Hi, I'm Danny Addison. Thanks for watching Music News.
Danny Addison, great to see you.
Great to meet you.
Fantastic little showcase down here at the
Thank
Gibson
you.
studio for Zenith Cafe, your label. How did it feel?
It was great. Yeah, it was nice. I'm not used to playing venues that don't smell like beer and piss, really, but it was nice. It's a lovely space, you know. Getting to use. I basically got to choose from like any Gibson guitar ever, and I ended up going for an Epiphone. So I think they were quite surprised by that. But I just
Why in particular? What was it? The sound?
I don't know. I just started playing it, and I like the action. And full disclosure, I don't know much about guitars, to be honest. So I was just like, I like the feel of it. It sounds fine, and I tried a few Gibsons and stuff, but yeah, just went for the Epiphone in the end.
Well, I mean, there you go. You can choose anything up to thousands, and you go for the Epiphone, which means value for money.
Yeah, exactly. I can save when it comes to getting one.
And Zenith Cafe, well, as a label, how are you finding it?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, like I was saying downstairs, it's just, since meeting them, it's kind of felt like a dream come true, literally, because me and my brother Tom did it all just in a bedroom, basically. All the music, we recorded it all, released it independently, and then I met Sophie through Gareth in a way, because who's another artist on the label, because I went to see him at a show, and I knew that I was aware of him already, and just really loved what he was doing, and then got to meet Sophie from Zenith, and then it just all sort of happened quite naturally. It was.
What is the next single?
It's probably a track called Tribe. We haven't quite decided yet, but I played it down. It was the last track I played there.
And the last single, that you released was
Pheromone, which was the second track.
Which we were talking about in the video.
Yeah. So got to be part of a video for that, which was amazing, because that was kind of separate from Zenith, although they they were able to fund part of it, which was really great. So we were able to do something a little bit better than what we'd done before with John and those guys. He's a bit of a genius, to be honest, and so it's been really cool to work with him again on some Zenith stuff.
Where was it shot?
That was in a studio near Oxford. It was like an old farm. I can't remember the name, but it was kind of like a big warehouse, I think, where they stored cattle or something, and then next to it was a greenhouse. So it was. They shoot a bunch of like BBC dramas and stuff there. I think it's quite a popular place for doing that sort of thing. And we had a couple of dancers who they're incredible. Emma and Connor, they choreographed the whole thing like on the day, basically, and then they were just working the whole time, and they just got this amazing. I mean, this is what I was saying. Like, I can, because I wasn't involved in the actual like making of the video, I'm just shouting about it all the time. It doesn't feel as cringe, it's really, really nice. That together with the song, I think, is the real deal.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, we're certainly going to check it out.
Yeah.
What, I mean, did you prefer sort of playing live as opposed to sort of studio or videos or?
Yeah, I mean, live definitely. It has things obviously that studio stuff doesn't. I love playing live. I guess I came from a background of doing stuff in a bedroom with a set of headphones, and so I'm always trying to get it sounding as perfect as what I can hear in my ears. But and with live, you can't always do that. So there's that element in it. But like it's like if you especially putting on a show, just being with people you love and making music, there's not really much better than that.
Live, what's coming up?
So I've got a couple of support slots actually with a guy called Connor McLean, who I've never actually met, but he reached out to me through. I was doing cover videos with other artists, and kind of arranging stuff around their music, and then he sent me this really nice voice message being like he's looking for supports, and so I'm playing London and Nottingham with him, and we've just booked a album launch in August at Old Chapel, King's Cross. What is it? I think it's
lovely.
So yeah, that will be, I think it hasn't been announced yet, but that's in August at some point.
And the album title?
It's going to be Porcelain, that's what it's called.
Porcelain?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What can we expect there?
Well, it's 11 tracks, so a couple, like Pheromone is like a brand new one, and there's another one on there called And If, which is brand new, but it's kind of an amalgamation of stuff brand new stuff, and then stuff I've released before, but it's all redone, like it's all re-recorded and done in the best way. And it's like, yeah, with Matt and Sai, the two producers on it, and my brother, we got it sounding as good as we could get it.
Strip back or sort of full band? Or?
There are some strip backs to things, but then there is a lot of full band. It's mostly full band stuff, yeah. So yeah, hopefully for the album launch we'll have full band and everything, yeah.
Excellent. Well, look forward to that.
Yeah.
And for someone that hasn't seen you yet, what sort of 3 songs would you say sort of dig these out online? They'll sort of sum me up as an artist.
I'd say Pheromone, which is the most recent one, and then Tribe, which is on there, but we're going to re-release it. And then there's a track called Back to You. I mean, I played all 3 of them tonight. I think Back to You is probably leans more into the acoustic side of what I do. I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of country music, and although I wouldn't say what I write is country, it's definitely drawing a lot of influence from that. Even, you know, bands like the Dixie Chicks and stuff, like, you know, I just wanted to kind of inject some of that into the music I write. But yeah, like those 3, they're all on the album, and I think because I've released stuff before, but now with this album I feel like I've arrived somewhere with my sound, if you like, and it's really nice to be able to actually show that, because I think at the end of the day, without help, sometimes you can't you can't reach that point. You do need help from other people, and you need collaboration, and you can only do so much yourself. So yeah, it's been great.
Great. I mean, how would you describe your sound then?
I probably describe it as loosely folk music, but that kind of I think that kind of gives people maybe the wrong idea. I say go and listen to it. It's such a cliche, you know, just go and listen to it.
Yeah, no, true.
But I grew up playing a lot of classical music, and also listening to a lot of bands and you know, like I say, country music and stuff. So it's got classical influences and band stuff as well. Like, there's a lot of strings in there. Yeah, it's quite. I find it hard to describe. I need to come up with like a little 2-sentence thing or something. Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for your time. Anything else you'd like to say to Music News watchers?
No, not really. But just next time I'm doing a show, come along.
Fantastic. I'm sure they will.
No,
thanks a lot for your time. Cheers.
Cheers.